Today's horoscope from Academy, Capricorn, June 9, 2025. With Venus now in your solar house for several weeks, you're no longer overthinking your love life or your feelings. Your perspective and unique personality make you shine, and it's a good time for promotion or marketing efforts. You might become inspired by a loved one, or someone might awaken a new perspective or way of thinking in you. This transit helps bring desired situations and people your way. You are braver with your tastes and willingness to experiment and diversify. Early today, there can be minor tension that gets in the way of your good mood. Aim to be self-aware today to prevent random grumpiness from interfering with what's precious to you. The tendency to focus on the mistakes or troubles of the past should be avoided now unless you aim to let go of them and move on. As the day advances, your tendency to pour more attention into your interests and work is centering and satisfying. Someone can be seeking UFO. Are your sound advice. Exhilarating dreams always lie ahead of you. Today and tomorrow, mental Mercury will sit like royalty at the crown of your chart in your solar house and inch toward perfect conjunction with mighty Jupiter, who is also orbiting there. While this will most certainly turn your attention a bit more toward your professional life, it could bring such exhilarating news that you and your significant other feel like you're over the moon. Share the information with them, and then sit down to discuss ways that you can create the lives you both have always wanted side by side. The stars are in your favor. Make sure your most trusted allies are lined up behind you. If they're not totally on board, you may want to rethink your strategy. If you need more time to sort out the details, by all means take it. With so much fiery energy coming your way from the celestial configuration, you won't have any trouble accessing your charming personality. Use this energy to diversify your exercise routine. Any aerobic exercise you do will practically send you through the roof. You may want to turn to yoga or some other kind of deep stretching exercise that will bring some of this heat into your muscles, melt them a little, and help them stretch and lengthen. Is it time for a day off? Knowing you and your giving and caring way of life, this is probably long overdue. Many get caught up in the need to be productive. Yet every moment of every day does not have to bring results. Take care that you aren't trying to prove something that can't be proven. A sense of worth has to come from within and not by measuring all you can do. Take some time on this day to rest and regenerate, and consider this important fact. While it is likely to be just as hard to keep your professional hat off or not to focus on either your personal or professional goals and ambitions as a competitive spirit continues to take hold, in her first full day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, Venus will make it easier to embrace the weekend spirit. This comes just as after 6 years, Uranus moves into his final month here today, and knowing that this will end continuous planetary activity on the adventurous side of life's fence since 2019, the time for excuses has passed. Now more than ever, personally and professionally, the right work and life balance couldn't be more important. At the same time that the moon's return to your communication sector today kicks off a positive few days on the communication, social and relationship fronts. Venus, the planet of love, is settling into her first full day in an adventurous part of your chart. Venus will spend the next 4 weeks bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, just as the communication and relationship gods are dialing up a special weekend. Capricorn, today is about quiet resilience. Your quote of the day: progress is what happens when no one claps. Your color of the day is espresso brown, firm and focused. Lucky numbers: 2, 10, 16. You've been holding a lot. Pause to refill your own cup. A solution to a long-term problem appears subtly. You are building something unshakable. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 9, 2025. Today's message is layered with insight, encouragement, and a quiet nudge toward trusting your path even if it's still unfolding one step at a time. If you've been in a space of waiting, wondering, or trying to make sense of your next move, this reading is here to remind you, clarity often comes not all at once, but piece by piece, like light slowly filling a dark room. The cards drawn for today are Temperance, Page of Wands, the Chariot, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. We open with Temperance, a card of balance, integration, and divine timing. It gently encourages you to find the middle path today, especially if you've been pulled between extremes emotionally, mentally, or even with decisions that feel all or nothing. It's not about rushing to one conclusion or pushing through resistance. It's about allowing things to blend naturally, the way water finds its level. Think of a time when something worked out better when you let it unfold instead of forcing the outcome. Temperance speaks to that same kind of grace. If things feel out of sync, this card reminds you that harmony is possible when you give yourself space to breathe and adjust. Next comes the Page of Wands, youthful and energetic, full of spark and curiosity. This card lights up when inspiration is around the corner or already quietly tapping on your shoulder. You may receive an idea today that feels exciting but unfamiliar. Maybe it's a creative nudge, a new interest, or an opportunity that feels out of the ordinary. The page isn't about having it all figured out, they're about being willing to explore. That feeling of excitement when you're thinking, what if I tried this? That's the page energy. Don't dismiss new ideas just because they're unfamiliar. Follow the spark. Even small steps can lead to powerful beginnings. Then we have the Chariot, a card of drive, momentum, and aligned willpower. This is your reminder that you are not stuck. Even if progress has been slow, or distractions have been pulling you in opposite directions, you can choose to refocus and move forward. The Chariot doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect, it moves with conviction. What's one area of your life where you've been craving more movement or clarity? Today might offer a breakthrough, or at least the energy to take that next brave step. And remember, confidence isn't about knowing you'll succeed. It's about trusting yourself enough to try. The Six of Pentacles brings a grounded and generous energy. It asks, how are you giving and receiving today? Are you allowing support into your life, or are you trying to do it all on your own? This card often shows up when there's a chance to restore balance in relationships or financial matters, either by asking for help or offering it. It also reminds us that small acts of generosity, kind words, shared time, encouragement matter deeply. If someone shows up for you today, let yourself receive. And if you feel called to reach out to someone else, even just to check in, follow that instinct. The energy of care and reciprocity is powerful right now. Finally, the reading closes with the Three of Cups, a beautiful reminder of connection, joy, and celebration. This card invites you to notice the people who uplift you, whether it's a tight circle of friends, a sibling, a coworker who just gets it, or even an online community where you feel seen. If you've been feeling isolated, this card encourages you to reach out. Joy multiplies when it's shared. And if you've been holding back your light, remember, others want to celebrate with you. Let yourself enjoy the good things today, no matter how small. A laugh, a conversation, a moment of shared truth, these are the soul-nourishing gems we often overlook. Taken together, today's message is clear: you are in motion, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Be patient with yourself as things align. Let inspiration guide you, move forward with purpose, and remember, you don't have to do it all alone. There's support around you, and joy is more available than you might realize. I'd love to hear what part of this reading speaks to you most. Did one of the cards reflect something you've been feeling lately? Or maybe it offered a perspective shift you didn't know you needed. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you feel called, tell someone in your life something you appreciate about them today. You never know how much light that could bring. Take care of your energy, honor your journey, and keep trusting that you're on your way. Everything is unfolding in perfect time.